Alright, welcome guys to the stream. How you doing? Excuse me. Welcome everyone who's already here. So as you can tell, I didn't have time to finish this battle yesterday. How we doing, Cedro? Between streaming and work yesterday, I worked like a 14-hour day. So I got home and showered, and I just didn't do anything. But I did end up merging 2 units before I started this battle. And then I, at which point, realized, hey, I can do something I really don't like doing typically, but I don't want to fight this battle. So you can probably guess what I'm about to do. Come over here, and then we're going to use
unlimited power.
This eagle, and we're gonna take out the unit that's over here that just is hovering. Hell no. No, these are the pricks that I took care of Kairos. Took care of Kairos, and then they decided it would be cool to declare war on me. Or no, they didn't declare war on me, but they were neutral with me.
It will be done.
And then they changed a few of my settlements against me, and they're just gonna keep doing that. So even though that they're not supposed to do it as often since they're a minor faction, you know, it still seems like they get to do it kind of whenever the heck they want. And I'm not gonna have them constantly, you know, giving them or giving random people my settlements throughout the campaign of Green Territory after I spend, you know, X amount of dollars to rank it up. So I said enough is enough, and I'm just going to, once we take care of a few units, we'll be able to clear them out. I just gotta let these reinforcements come in, and then we should be fine after that. Because we'll just move her back with the rest of the army. And then they should just congregate over there. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here already this morning. How you guys doing today? I do apologize about the my nose. The weather is changing quite drastically up here, and it's just, I'm not sick, just changing of the season, allergies. So I do apologize. Very nice. Nice. Alright. You've served your purpose. Now, come up here. I was dang faucet last night, 2 days even after I took an allergy pill. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, mine is, I'm not allergic to anything. It's just drastic temperature changes is my big issue, I guess. Where 2 weeks ago, we use Fahrenheit in the States, right? So like 2 weeks ago, it was, I don't know, like 60-ish, 70 degrees, which for Alaska that's pretty warm. And yesterday it was like 30 degrees, so it's like a 30-degree temperature drop. And not really too long of a time gap. And so I'm just, my nose, and it's really, really dry air, and so my nose is just struggling a little bit. Alright. Alright, they want to hang out there. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, cool. They didn't build the, a barricade. What's your biggest temperature drop? I mean, just the lowest I've ever had was last year. When in the wintertime up here, I think the coldest it ever got was like negative 42 degrees Fahrenheit up here. Was the worst it ever was. Other than that, probably like, I mean, growing up in the Midwest, we've seen some pretty extreme temperature changes. But I'd say like a 20-30 degree temperature change in like, you know, in course, in terms of like relative time. But anyway, whenever things like that happen, my nose always suffers for it. So I do apologize. Nice. Pulsating eyeballs. But yeah, typically I don't like doing this, but I just don't want to fight this. So I'm going to do it. It's Thursday. Needs to be Friday. I ran out of coffee, so I'm having some pop. Went Mexico once in the winter. Went home. Went from 86 to negative 30. Oh yeah. Yeah. I guess it would have been last October. Up here in Alaska, it was like, which it's kind of weird. Alaska, it's really weird. So like, 60 or 70 degrees Fahrenheit here in Alaska is like 80 or 90 degrees in the Midwest, but without humidity. So it's just kind of weird how, like, it's just relative into how close we are up here to the sun, and we have very dry air. So it's just different. But like last October, it was like 10 degrees, and then we went back to the Midwest for a buddy's wedding, and it was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's just different, you know, like when we talk about it with like family and friends back home, we're like, oh yeah, it's like 60 degrees, 70 degrees today. And they're like, oh wow, that sounds perfect. I was like, not really. It's kind of perfect weather in Alaska is like 40 to 50 degree temperatures and sunny. That's like perfect. That's like a 65 mid 70s day in the Midwest. Like it's just nice. Cool. Just come back over here, hang out. I don't like cold, says Chill. I'm a lizard. Oh, I love the cold. You can always, keep this in mind, Cedro, you can always put layers on, no matter the temperature. But there's only a certain amount of clothing you can take off in terms of heat. Very nice. You prefer 80s to 90s? Ugh, gross. That sounds awful. My body does it. Oh, see, I'm overweight. So I don't have that issue. I also just naturally sweat very easily. I can still wear winter boots and summer. My feet will still be cold. Oh, man. Yeah, no, I never have that issue. It's a blessing and a curse. That's why I thrive in wintertime and cold temperatures. Because I can go outside and not instantly be sweating. But again, I do apologize about my nose. I know it's not the funnest thing to listen to. Good thing is here is we took out 2 generals of theirs. I think they only have 1 settlement after this as well. But yeah, that one, you know, makes things a little easier when you can do that. But I'd say if you don't call attention to it, people may not notice. That's fair. Alright, alright, he's gonna get away. Yeah, fuck it. It's gonna revolt anyway. Actually, no, leave that there.
Master of high magic.
Very cool, Kanye. Very cool. Yep. Do magical reserves. Oh, globally we can get them in 1 turn. Good stuff. That's what we'll do. But yeah, they actually don't have any settlements. Cool, cool, cool. Bring up the noise. That's fair. I will not say it unless someone brings it up. Okay, good. I'll sell this territory to him because I'm not making a whopping 134 gold out of 2 settlements. So let's just get the money from the settlements themselves. Speed's always nice. What are we doing?
The taint is spreading.
Oh yeah, upgrade that.
There is no limit to my power.
Really? How is that a 10% increase in movement from there to there? Missed the last couple of days, busy with the family. Oh, no problem, Cedro.
Making camp.
No problem, man. How's the campaign been going? It's been going well. Just gonna keep moving here in ambush stance. Pestilence is on their last settlement. We're almost done with the annoying shit down here. Rakarth is going on a little bit of a rampage down here, but all in all, it's all good. Campaign's going just fine. Alright, don't need that. Don't need that or that. Okay, money is always good. Do gold, and then upgrade that to tier 3. Yeah, me and Krotgar, I'm kind of worried about what's gonna happen, because I was friends with Krotgar and Tic-Tac-Toe, and then one of them declared war on each other. So I didn't, from the first and second stream, I didn't go north because I wanted to deal with Kairos right away and didn't want him to get powerful, right? And so I just kind of made friends with Tic-Tac-Toe and Krotgar. But then these minor factions started messing with me, so I'm down there and dealing with them. And then I didn't want to go north and piss both of them off, because at the time they were friends, Krotgar and Tic-Tac-Toe. So they were friends, and then one of them declared war on each other. And so I didn't really have anywhere to expand, so I came over to Lustria because it's just green territory. And Teclis is fine by himself, and we're 1 settlement away from dealing with Pestilence just being gone from the game. But yeah, get these done. They'll attack us over the end turn. They should anyway. And Hopefully they don't just besiege it, because that would be annoying. No, this was after Kairos was dead that they declared war on each other. Yeah, no, this... He was already dead when that happened. I didn't meet Tic-Tac-Toe until after I defeated him. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Which I don't know why, because they have a common enemy, I believe, in Manfred, but they, you know, they did it anyway, which is fine. It's why I didn't get any extra relations with them, was because of that.
Archmage.
Okay, so they didn't launch the attack.
They cannot
They're dead.
withstand high magic.
If I come out,
Most astute.
can I sell it to you? I mean, I just don't want it anymore. So I don't care. Like, yeah, I could have gotten more money out of it, but... Because guess where that rebellion is going? Right there. And the Zinch rebels don't ever, like, expand.
Do not tarry. The Archmage marches.
Nice. Alright. What do I want? Yeah, gem setting isn't bad. Alright.
Never.
Oh man, he just keeps coming back with a monster army, doesn't he? This one's a little more dangerous than the previous one. Which I don't know how they have this. This makes me think it was a separate army. Because he had an army in here with a lord. Yeah, and it looks like he's recruiting another army there, and he just swapped out Rakarth for that lord. Because he just came back, and there's no way he's recruited this with all this experience in one turn. But we'll be okay.
Teclis. Oath grants you weakness. Battle calls me.
They have a common enemy, and lizardmen shouldn't fight each other. Yeah, you'd think that. You're making too much sense here, Sedwell. Alright. Can I build anything? Ooh, yes, I can. No. Right. I hate to do this to you guys, but we're gonna have to fight it manually. Just because of Rakarth being there. We can take no damage here, and there's just no reason to be lazy in this one. It'll take a few minutes with Teclis killing everything. They do have menace belows though, so we need to protect the artillery piece. Alright. Yeah. Which very soon, I shouldn't say quickly, but very soon, I will start testing the different strategies and campaigns for a Beastman campaign. I plan on doing a either
My power is
why can't I think of their names now? I just had them in my head. Malagor or the Chaos one, Morgar. Hey, Caesar. Been a long time. Hope we get to 1K subs. You deserve it. Hey, I appreciate that, Caesar. It's good seeing you again, man. Appreciate that. But yeah, speaking of, we are getting closer. We're just under 200 subs away. So thank you guys for all the support in regards to that.
I know the way.
I am going to the next campaign. I've mentioned it, but the next campaign I'm doing regardless is going to be a Beastman campaign. All the extra kind of challenges and whatnot is just kind of more for you guys. You know, if you just want to have a crazy kind of sort of campaign, that's just kind of an incentive, you know, to help myself, help the channel, but also, you know, to give you guys a reward for doing something like that. But regardless, the next campaign will be Beastman, and so I will be doing some testing here in the next, probably like the next week, and I'll just be testing out Malagor and Morgar and seeing which one I kind of enjoy more at the moment. I was thinking of doing Torox, but then quite a few people told me that his rampage mechanic is fucked at the moment. I love mechanics, but not when they don't work the way they're supposed to. So, because I feel like his, in terms of, you know, if we hit the 1,000 sub goal, like I feel like that one would have been the funnest one to do for this kind of campaign I'm doing. But you'll still get a Beastman campaign, but it'll just depend on you know, if we hit the goal or not, whether I'll do the all the extra challenges tied with it.
Onward.
How much does it cost us? 3 Winds of Magic. And we should have no cooldown.
I go. Teclis.
Yep, no cooldown for Teclis. I hate it when mechanics don't work the way they're supposed to. Just fix my car and don't find problems. Yeah, I had the same thing. I took my truck in to get winterized the other day, and just went in for like an oil change, get tires swapped, that kind of thing. And they came back saying that I needed, like they took photos, but like I didn't. My truck is like 5 years old, 60,000 miles. It's in great shape. Never gotten in an accident, never anything. And they are suggesting that I replace my entire front axle of my vehicle. But they didn't explain why. They literally just took, like, and they're really nice, but like all they did was take a photo, and then like the description of the photo was front axle needs repairing. That's all it said. Like nothing's cracked. There's like it looks like there's like just like typical like car like gunk on it, just from being used, but there's nothing like visibly wrong with it. Plus they didn't put a description with it, so why would I spend all that money on a problem that I don't even know if it actually exists? But yeah, assuming, you know, we do hit the sub goal, so, you know, again, please you know, help me out, and, you know, tell your friends and have them come on over and drop a like, drop some subs. I'd appreciate that. But the plan is, because we do have some time yet, I would like to do a This is Total War Beastman campaign. And again, I don't know at this point if it would be Morgar or Malagor. But anyway, it'd be one of those. This is Total War campaign with the endgame crisis allowed to happen as soon as turn 10, and the difficulty set to 150. I haven't done the Ultimate Crisis mode, but I've now heard one good thing about it. And honestly, it just looks super grindy and annoying to do. So it's very, very unlikely that I end up deciding to do the Ultimate Crisis mode as well. Plus, like, even other streamers I've seen do it, that activate it, you know, people give them, like, a hard time, like, oh yeah, you should do that. And they're like, okay, and then they do it. And then they realize, like, how boring it is. And then the same people also complain that it's boring to watch. So, you know, it's just, you know, if I'm not going to enjoy it, then you're not going to enjoy it. So, you know, just, there's no point to it. There's just no point. Kazarak. Kazarak's boring, man, for me. Like, I like people like Teclis. I'm not saying because he can cast stuff super cheap. Obviously, that's really nice. But just like a good caster lord that's also good in melee. Like, those are the best ones, in my opinion. Kazarak is just all military, and he buffs chariots. I don't like extremely heavy micro-intensive armies. Like, what, he buffs, like, Bestigors and chariots, right? He does have a lot of ambush success chance, which is nice. I haven't played as him yet, so I shouldn't say that, you know, he's identical to Warhammer 2, but from just, I haven't played Beastman yet in Warhammer 3, so obviously just going off what I know from there, but if they haven't changed anything, you know, in terms of the Beastmen and whatnot, I would say he's still just the more, like, blah, legendary lord. Sorry, sorry, Cedro. Alright, seriously, what? Like, they don't have an ounce of balance of power. Like, what are we at? 40. So when I'm casting, I'm at 40% ward save. So I'm at 30 in general. So 60% missile resistance or physical resistance. Missile resistance is capped for him, and spell resistance is at 60% as well. So everything's at like 60, and then when I'm casting, which is almost all the time, it goes up to 70% ward save. It's not bad. I said it as a joke. Oh, I got you. My bad. My bad. Oh my god. Would, like, break. Die. Run away. Thank you. There we go. Alright, that is his max health. Good stuff. Good stuff. But yeah, I think Malagor would be interesting. You know, especially doing a This is Total War one, just because of Scarbrand being right there. So, I mean, like, right from the get-go. Because Malagor is kind of like Teclis, where at level 1, he's not the greatest. Like, he's still good, but he's not, obviously, to his full potential. It takes a few levels up, where Scarbrand is good on turn 1. He's just so freaking strong. So, it would be, I'm definitely going to have to do some testing with it. And so in my testing the next week or so, I will be doing both campaigns in my own time in a This is Total War format, just to see how it plays out. Because I'm definitely not going it, you know, assuming we do hit the goal, I'm not going to go into those blind. So I'll be doing that. Probably do Malagor for 2 or 3 days, and then do Morgur, because we still have another week. And just kind of see where it's going from there. Because once, I mean, on one hand, like, Malagor has a really tough position in it. This is Total War campaign. but I feel like later on in the campaign, Malagor is better. But I would argue probably that Morgor is just better right off the get-go on turn 1. Because of the aura of... It's like the vial of transmutation or whatever. Which is just his constant Mortis Engine ability. Yep. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited to do some testing with it and see how it goes. I wonder if we could afford another army. Probably could. Probably could.
Highborn, defender of the
but I don't know. I'm still, depending on how far we get in today's stream and tomorrow's. I don't know how long I'll continue this. Like, I don't mind it. Like, I'm having fun with it, obviously. I wouldn't continue it if I wasn't having fun. But, like, there's just no point in using the influence mechanic anymore. It's just, you know, reducing the amount of influence you get from agent actions, as well as... you know, making the actual use of it less significant. Just, it's not. I don't think it's I shouldn't say that it's the. Excuse me. I guess thinking about it, it's not that. It's not that the influence is completely nerfed, but it's a combination of, you know, it being nerfed where you only get the influence gain for one turn. Hopefully he gets wiped out. Yeah, it's not strong right now. But anyway, it's bad enough that, you know, you only get the influence, like, generated for one turn. And then on top of that, like, your return on investment is just shit. Like, I think I'm going to make a video on it, because I spent quite a bit influence to get him up to 70, just because I was going to, okay, you know, like in Warhammer 2, right, you get Tyrion up to like 70, you'll get a non-aggression, military access, the rest is history. Got it up to 70, it's going down because, what, I'm a strategic threat, which is complete shit, because I can't even get a non-aggression pact with me. The reason he won't get a non-aggression pact with me, and he won't even get a trade agreement with me because of the distance we are from each other. If I go to it, or do I have trade with him? I don't think I do. I might. Okay, I do. But anyway, he won't get a non-aggression pact with me because of distance for some stupid reason. But yet he considers me a strategic threat, even though I'm eons away. I'm a strategic threat to him. Like, you see where it, like, contradicts itself there? Like, yeah, you're too far away to do anything, so we don't want to build relations with you. But even though you're a million miles away, you're also a strategic threat, so fuck you. Like, strategic threat in the game is just absolutely a pointless mechanic. I wouldn't even... Probably not even a mechanic. It's just something built into the game. It's just not. It's just not useful. Nice. Stood and fought like a bitch. All right. Auto. We don't lose anything. Ward save. They do have arcane. Or arcane conduit. Dark conduit, sorry. So we got 4 units we need to take care of. And Rikarth. Hey Marcus, welcome to the stream, man. Is that what? Yeah. This is the new Arcane Phoenix look. We'll fight it manually. It won't be that hard. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna look into it and see if anyone else has made a video highlighting the influence changes. It's just not the return of investment on it is just absolutely terrible. And you combine that with just how diplomacy is right now anyway, and you're just, the core mechanic for the High Elves is just busted. And, you know, so it's, you know, essentially right now we're playing, other than using the influence for heroes and whatnot, but, you know, using like, it's not even just Tyrion, it's just High Elves in general. Like, nobody wants a non-aggression pact with me because of where I'm at, but yet they all consider me a strategic threat despite of where I'm at. You know what I mean? So it's a lose-lose, because you can't get basic relations with them because you're so far away. But even though you're so far away, they still think you're a threat. So like, yeah, that is right. They're like twin brothers, aren't they? Like they should add something in, like they have like a relation buff with each other. Which I believe from what I've like read in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In like the lore and whatnot, they don't exactly get along, you know. But that's just brotherly love, you know. That's just expected for brothers, that, you know, one is a military prowess and one's, you know, one is just fucking the best high elf spellcaster in the game, you know. Like, what do you expect? Alright, you actually come over here and protect them. That is where we are severely lacking right now, is just protection of our missiles. We do need to spread this one out a little more, just because they probably will get into us a little bit, and we just need to make sure that, you know, not a single like charge or anything like hits us. But I think that's all right.
Teclis.
And then let's see what they do.
Loremaster of power.
Oh. Forgot about these. Good thing she's on a horse. Yeah, twins. Which, you know, they're competitive twins. Totally get that. But again, like, thinking about it, like, okay, I'm Tyrion. I'm, you know, I guess I'm like the, you know, heir, even though he, you know, is the reason why Malekith is the way he is, because he, you know, was a greedy little bitch. But then you have Teclis, like the puny brother, and what does he do, being puny? He goes and, you know, in the lore, he blows himself up because he takes in too many lores of magic. But, you know, in the game, you know, he's pretty fucking good, you know. Welcome everyone, by the way, to the stream. It's good to have you guys here this morning. You know, it's not like he's a simp himself, you know, like he's fucking good. I imagine they'll move out of the way. Oh, they're gonna eat it. Very cool.
For His Majesty.
Very cool.
Moving out.
Probably should have tried to get him to come at me a little more.
Scython, hear me. Making my way. Ever vigilant.
Good. Feral Manticore, you can lose against. My Phoenix any day of the week. So bring it on.
High Loremaster.
Not that the recharge is for him, but it's the ability cooldown. Alright, don't fire. Marcus says, just because I'd like to know, how'd you come up with the name Lemon Pledge? It was a nickname in college, actually. It was a nickname in college because of Family Guy, because of my last name. And so when I thought of like starting a channel, I was like, oh, like what, you know, like what would be funny, you know, that anyone who would find the stream would kind of know what I'm referencing if they have any history with Family Guy, but also kind of applies to me. And so, Lemon Pledge. Kill him. Nice.
Understood.
Chosen of Hoeth. Ahain Kadei. Eberon.
Yeah. I've had a few people come on and, you know, like, you know, comment on it and whatnot. A lot of people though, like, I feel like people know what I'm talking about, you know, when they see the name. But, you know, the channel being as small as it is still, you know, in the grand scheme of things, you know, people, I feel like if the channel ever, like, really just booms someday, you know, that's going to be something that will give people a lot of laughs. But it's going to take some time for that to get there, you know. Alright, let's slow him down. Oh, buddy.
Moving out. Battle awaits.
Swordmaster of Hoeth, we go.
Nice.
Speak quickly.
I accept.
I will.
Shoot that Stegadon. Oh shit.
Ulfwan Mage. Scython, hear me.
Very nice.
Tremble before me. Louis.
Swordmaster.
Oh, they're gonna get in here.
For the Ever Queen.
Spearman.
Nice.
Python Seal Kadei.
Teclis.
Hey, Crotha69, welcome to the stream, man. Always good seeing new names and faces on the channel. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Orders received. Ancestor.
Oh shit. There's the army losses. Appreciate the Came From Legends right the other day. Oh, awesome! Thank you guys for coming back. It's always, obviously raids are always a great thing, but it's obviously even better when we're able to get the people to come back. And appreciate all the support, guys, viewing, and those who just became a Patreon member. Thank you guys for that. Yeah, the first goal for the I got a lot going on with the channel, actually. The first goal for the Patreon account is fairly small one, but am trying to upgrade our internet to another tier higher, and it's like it's an insane amount of internet speed. But I also would then have unlimited internet, so I wouldn't have to worry about internet. I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't have to. Not that I wouldn't be worrying about internet, but it's something that I, you know. Welcome, Stark. Welcome, Stark. How we doing, man? But yeah, appreciate all the support, guys. Right. Yeah, Sedgwick. I won't have to worry about you know, dumbing down settings later in the month because my data has been used up basically. And also, since it's faster internet, I'll be able to stream at a better quality to YouTube because the internet will be faster and better. But yeah, once, which I do have it on there, but like I have a small goal there. The first one is just for the internet, and then one after that, I need to look into it, and if anyone at that point would want to help me design some emojis and whatnot, because you do on my Discord you do get extra privileges, of being a Patreon, which my Discord's fairly small, so it's not like jaw-dropping, I would say, but I think they're still really good bonuses. But once we hit another like kind of goal with that, I would like to add like special emojis and whatnot for people. Kind of like you know when you're monetized like for other channels, and you're like a I'm about to say member channel, but a channel member and your name's green, that kind of thing. What do I need? Can make his army cheaper. Excuse me. Yep, that's fine and cool. Nice to come in right as you get the armor list. Oh yeah, man, it's all right. It's all right. We just started the stream about 45 minutes ago, so you're good, Cedro, or Cedro, you're good, Styric. Let's see if we get lucky here. We got a pretty bad one last time. That's bad. That one's not terrible. That's bad, and the ward save's not bad. Well, it's not, regeneration isn't bad, but I'm trying to think of like I would give it to one of the heroes. 5% ward save and regeneration, or just straight up ward save. Yeah, I accidentally missaid your name. Cause I got a lot of healing potential. But then again, we can get other items with that kind of ward save, so we'll take the Seed of Rebirth one. The Helm of Cain would be amazing. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. Alright, let's check some buildings. Nope. Alright. Where'd they go? Did they backstab anybody?
Be quick, quick, for the blight in
No.
you already takes hold.
What?
As I expected.
Interesting.
Wisdom awaits.
Stupid, stupid.
Interesting. So it's gonna take forever to go through the mountain pass that way.
Onward.
Alright, that army is wrecked.
If you say so. Off I go.
Coming up there is just... I mean, I need to do it. Alright. Stay here. See what they do. Let's recruit another lord. Lore of Life, please. No. I'll take the missile resistance one.
High Elven Archmage.
Nice. Yep. Being called my name was so much better.
I foresaw this victory.
Yeah, unfortunately, over live chats and the internet in general, it's very difficult to express emotion. Alright. Yep, give you that. Have we gotten any? Alright, I don't like these two. Nope. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Because yeah, he already has the crown of Sapphire, yeah. Could give him the Seed of Rebirth. And the 5% word save. The only problem is he has to be in melee for it, and he's not really in melee that much. Yeah, he's never really in melee, and he heals himself from casting. Because he's got Life Bloom.
Ever
Alright,
victorious.
can give you that.
My infinite
This hero
knowledge
can
is
take some, glittering scales. Sure, give her some physical resistance. Nope. Sorry. That's fine. Alright. Just see what they do. This guy can kind of, or this guy, this lord can kind of just play crowd control basically. While Teclis kind of runs around and deals with things. A moose named Bob. Love the name, dude. Says, hey, my dude, new follower here. Just wanted to know how you're going to run, specialize, and main focus your channel. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being here. A moose named Bob. I like your name, by the way. No, I do not want to intercept. I plan on doing Total War. I grew up playing Total War, and it's what I'm comfortable with and what I enjoy. Very rarely in the past, I have branched out and done like, I've done like the Star Wars Old Republic. I've played Skyrim, that kind of thing. Some RPGs, but I think with Warhammer 3, I think I'm going to continue pursuing Total War and Warhammer 3 at this point. So I'll mostly be doing a Warhammer 3. I really don't know if I'm going to start doing Let's Plays. I don't know. I'm just not there yet. I'm not completely convinced to do them. But mainly I'll be doing. I stream Monday through Friday. I usually start streaming right about an hour ago from this time. So wherever you might be in the world, for me it's 5:30 in the morning right now. So I usually, Monday through Friday, I'll be streaming at like 4:30 in the morning before I go to work. And I usually stream for like 2.5 to 3.5 hours, depending on the workday. But then on the weekends, I stream later in my days because I don't set an alarm. I just sleep in. And then I'll stream usually for like 5 or 6 hours on the weekends. And I really try and like my main thing for the channel is to have fun first and foremost, because it's a video game, you know. So I'm not here to beat my brains out on the extreme difficulties. I just don't enjoy it. I've played the higher difficulties before. I just don't enjoy them. But also the two main things I would really like for the channel to ever become is one where people come and have fun. Fun in regards of me like streaming, but also in the live chat, you know. So people enjoy, you know, chatting. People enjoy just being here. Like the atmosphere is good. Is what I want the channel to focus on, and also to be a place where people can come and ask questions. You know, whether it's asking me directly or just asking in the chat. Because I've been on live chats before with other games, and Total War as well in the past, where like I would come into games like I'm just a noob at this time, right? Like I was, when I first started playing, this was years and years ago, but I first started playing like Third Age Divide and Conquer for Medieval 2. Excuse me, and I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know how to really get into the game. This was before live streaming was really a thing. Like, you know, back in, what was it? Like it was a lot of Let's Plays, like 2013-ish kind of thing. So I would go on and like I would ask people, you know, like how to do this, and I just got shit on for just being a noob. Like I'm sorry, were you a master level player when you just first started playing the game? You know, zero turns, 0 hours into the game, and you were a master of the game, you know, kind of thing. And it really gave me a bad taste in my mouth. Hell yeah, have that settlement that they're about to take. So I think that's really what I want the channel to be. Is it's fun for me, fun for you guys, and a place where you can have, you know, 1,500 hours or 10,000 hours in a game, and those people don't shit on people that are just starting out, because you know, especially with Creative Assembly wanting, you know, Warhammer 3 to be kind of a beginner's game, you know, for people, in, you know, enticing new people to come to the game. You know, if someone comes to a stream, especially like if someone hasn't bought the game yet and they just kind of want to watch a stream and see if they would like it for themselves, and they come on and ask a question, and if people just shit on them right away, like they're just never going to come back. You know, that's it's not a good experience for them, you know. And like, I'm sorry, but at some point you were like, everyone was a noob at some point. Like you're not born an all-star player in a video game. It's just not how it works. So I hope that answers your question. I'm Moose named Bob. I hope to see you again. Hope you'll stick around. Let's check for buildings. Alright, I need the public order building here. I don't want to revolt. Alright, Citadel of Dusk. Let's check you out. That does us no good, because it doesn't increase anything. Alright, we need tier 4 of that. Okay. Let's see.
Order must be maintained.
Public order is a bit of an issue. Slowly. First, I've learned how to click really quickly from you, Lemon. Hey, that's not a bad thing to have, you know. These would be nice to get. Yeah, and we're getting the money. We'll build it and then demolish it. Yeah, buddy, thanks for the engagement and detail, my guy. Yeah, no problem. I hope that's all good things for you. You know, I totally get everyone has their own like niche, you know, that they want to watch and kind of just engage with. And I know my play style and everything isn't for everyone, but yeah, I mean, I just want to have fun with the game, and I hope that people who come here also have fun with it. Nice, Arcane Conduit. Alright. You're dumb. She's gonna die. But yeah, appreciate everyone being here today. It's a really good turnout again today. You're dead.
Steady hand is needed.
Take the money and influence. That's a shitty item. Alright, let's see. Let's send her up to scout.
March. Very well.
Teclis can force march there.
True magic.
Have her recruit some bolt throwers.
The most gifted.
Research. What do I want? Mate, I have to go back to. I have to get back to work now. I love the stream though. I have to rewatch the VODs. Take care. Hey, thank you, Crofta69 for stopping by. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Hope you have a good rest of your day of work. Oh, and yeah, to go back to you guys' comments about work. Yeah, it's definitely. I had to kind of build myself up for it. But yeah, it's very early. Yesterday, for example, I streamed for what was it, 3 hours? Yesterday, yesterday was Wednesday. Let's check. How long did I go yesterday? I was only 2.5 yesterday. That's not bad. But yeah, between streaming yesterday morning and then work itself, I worked a 12-hour day. You know, so some long days for sure. But my channel kind of hit a lull because I wasn't cranking out enough content, and the only time. Due to time zones, like when I usually get off work, like last night, I got off work at 6 p.m. my time. That's like 2 or 3 a.m. in Europe, and then like 9 or 10 p.m. depending on where you are in the States, generally speaking. And so it's just and like on my analytics, nobody is watching like Warhammer stuff on my channel after about 4 or 5 p.m. Like, from 4 or 5 p.m. till about midnight, there is just absolutely minimal activity. So it would just be pointless of me to grow my channel at that point. So the only alternative I had was to get up early and start streaming before work. And I like it. It gets me up. I'm an early riser anyway. So I have no issue with getting up. It definitely is a struggle at times. But once I'm up and I feel good. I really don't mind it. Once you've been doing it a while, it's not too bad. Let's see. No. Take the armor, I guess. Where? Volatrix. I don't. That must be down here. No. So he should frickin'. Why? What's his reasoning? Stupid. Yeah, they gotta rework this, how diplomacy, not that they need to rework these mechanics of diplomacy, but they need to rework these baseline shit. Like this distance factor, like that's stupid. Strategic threat needs to go, distance needs to go, and they need to rebalance the baseline evaluation stuff. Obviously, I'm an early riser to see, as I just now I'm getting home from work. Holy shit!
Monster.
My fellow courier, how are you, Styric? How's life in your neck of the woods? Today shouldn't be too bad of a day at work, I hope. We are only at like 45% staffing. But I should still be off like an 8 or 9 hour day. Oh, did they come back? Yeah, I'm with you on that, Sedgel, I guess. Like, there just needs to be something, you know, like something needs to change. The way it is now is just terrible. You know, there's no other way to describe it. It's just terrible. You know, diplomacy in general hinders your progress in the game for a lot of factions. A lot of factions are now weaker because of diplomacy, because you can't frickin' use it.
Defender of truth.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Alright. Do I have any more resources now? Nope, we're still selling everything. Aren't I building? Yeah, we're gonna get more trinkets there. We're gonna get more bundles. Good. We're gonna get healing salve, which I believe is the replenishment rate one. Yeah, 5%, which will be nice. Hey, Geo Buxton, welcome to the stream, man. Just keeps going on and on. We've been understaffed for a lot. Oh, me too, man. Oh, I should have like asked if we could have like filmed the meeting. So we were fully staffed for one day between the people who were like hired doing a route and people training. Like we had every like route covered. Like we had people training to cover some other routes, and then last week we lost 4 people in one day. 2 people got 30-day suspensions. One person hurt their neck lifting a package or something like that, and is out for a month. Let's see what they got going on here. And is out for a month, and then another person went on vacation, and then another person went on a cruise. But we have like people. We have 3 people consistently gone now for at least another month. And then this week we have someone on vacation. Next week someone's on vacation. But I think after next week we'll be fine again. But yeah, it's just, you know, we just can't seem to, you know, to catch a break. Oh my god. I think this is the first time I've seen the AI recruit a Rattling gun. Wow. Look at them. They're moving up in the world from Skaven slaves. Good for them. Alright. Just keep recruiting. It's fine, that's fine. All good stuff, all good stuff. How are we looking on growth for places? Nothing is close really to anything. We're the Southern Sentinels. Let's put in walls and public order. Hey, the Nats, welcome to the stream. Nobody wants to work in our field crew because it's way too hot. Plus, we're somewhat of a smaller business, so we can't pay as much as others. Oh, that sucks, man. No, ours is we just can't. We just can't get like the job that I do. In theory, is the easiest job you could probably do. Like it really is not difficult, but it's when you are so understaffed, you know, in our case we're like 40-50% staffed, you know, where it's a headache, you know, it becomes an issue very quickly, and a combination of we just can't seem to like retain people, because people keep fucking it up. Like it's unreal. Like some of the things that people have done since I've been where I'm at, it just baffles me that people are this incredibly stupid. It really does. Multiple people, or one person got, in the span of 4 or 5 months of this one person working here, she got T2, not one, but 2 DUIs, ended up getting 2 ankle brace monitors because she was on home arrest, from what we found out. So, you know, tip of the cap to her. Like, in theory, like, this job is a fucking cakewalk, but only when everything goes right. Like, you have all of, you know, everything's covered. You're not taking extra, you know, you're not added on or taking extra work for your day. Like, if you're just having to worry about your own stuff, it's a joke of a day, you know, like 6-7 hour day tops, even on a busy day. If you know, hey Georgie, what do you do for a living? I'm a courier for FedEx. It's an easy job, easy as can be. Like once you get through the initial like learning curve, it's kind of like a light bulb sort of effect. Like you'll be working, you'll be stressed out. You're like, I don't know how, you know, I need to be doing this, and then all of a sudden, one day it just clicks. You're just like, oh, you know, you like you'll start like looking at addresses, and you just immediately know where you're going. Like you don't even need to look up on your phone or anything anymore. You just know where you need to go. So like for example, our busy time is coming up. We call it peak season. I started in peak season last year, got trained for like 1.5 weeks, and basically got told to figure it out. The newer people that have been starting lately, I'll just say they get a lot of cushion, like months of it, and then when you take so excited for peak season. Oh, I can't wait, man, can't fucking wait. Yeah, and we're taking over another company, so we're adding like a third of our daily workload on top of everything, and we're more understaffed now when we were at the end of peak season last year. So I can't wait for all of that. I'm so excited. I just can't wait for all of that pain. Because we're supposed, you know, according to, you know, what we've been told, they would like to hire. So we have 2 people that are probably going to get fired. One is in the military and being deployed. And then they're wanting to add, I think, 5 more routes. So that's 8 routes we won't have covered. And they're also wanting to hire 10 package handlers. So as of right now, we're short-staffed by 18 people. And we take over this extra workload in a week and a half or 2 weeks. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be Really nice. Really, really nice. I'm gonna end up working like 17, 18-hour days easily. Which I'll be doing that for a month, and then my wife and I's child is to be born. And then, yeah, so we'll have all that extra work. We'll have our child here. And then I'll have work and YouTube. How much is overtime there? Typical like time and a half. But Alaska is different. So a lot in the lower 48, you have to hit 40 hours. You know, just 40 hours in general of the week. And then it picks up again. Or like it starts overtime. But in Alaska, it's daily. So like in Alaska, as soon as you hit over 8 hours, you're in overtime. I don't know why. It's very very jagged. Just a second. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, see if that helps. Cynical wall, mine is $5 an hour. Like on top of your regular pay? Or else you might want to go to HR and look into that. Styrek, you should come up to Alaska and work. In Alaska, UPS. In Alaska for UPS. So you're at like the base pay of. We'll get into this siege here, and I can. They do have clan or 6 uses of it. Okay, we'll be fine. So like in Alaska, I live in a country, so it's almost normal. Oh, okay. Hey, Morn, how we doing, man? In Alaska for UPS, they're like at the base level, which is like $21, $22 an hour to start off with. But then UPS, it's in their contract after 5 years. So like you're just an absolute like straight up bitch for 5 years. Like you're taking extra stuff that people can't fit on their trucks. Like they're telling you where to go, like all that stuff. But after 5 years, you basically hit like seniority status. You can pick a route, and they bump your pay up like overnight to like $46 or $45 an hour. So like you get like small pay increases, you know, very small ones for UPS for 5 years. But at the like 5 years and 1 day, on that 1 day, you jump up like $20 an hour, kind of thing. But yeah, for Alaska, like once you hit 40 hours during the week, you're on overtime. But also like per day, you get overtime, so it's kind of nice. So like you could work a 30-hour week and still have overtime on your paycheck, because one day you could work, 9 hours, and for that hour you got time and a half. So, all right. Do the same thing. Teclis will be able to rock this one by himself. But is there a cap to the pay rate? There is for FedEx. I don't know. I don't know if there is one after that 5 years. I think there isn't, but it's just like it goes at that point. It just goes back to the small pay steps after that. So like FedEx, for example, has like the step program is 10 years, and then you you max out at 10 years unless you take another higher position. And in other words, you go into management basically, or else your pay taps out at 10 years. If I exchange my salary to USD, oh man, yeah, you wouldn't.
Ancestors, hear me. Forward. Forward! For the greater good!
Hopefully, yeah, that looks, I'm going to turn it down even a little more. But yeah, it is helping with the change I made. I also have it optimizing a little bit automatically. But yeah, that seems to be a lot better now.
I will obliterate them. I know the way.
Yeah, I'm not, it's not as jagged anymore. Alright.
Fear my words.
So it's,
Charoy Lecky.
probably doesn't help either that we're fighting 5,000 rats. Yeah.
Setting forth
Which, like, this job, really, in the grand scheme of things, like,
by
this job is a great retirement job. Like, fantastic retirement job. It really is. It's, again, in the grand scheme of things, it's very simple work. It's relatively stress-free. You know, if it's a retirement job, like, it's just, it's really easy. So a lot of people up here, near where I live in Alaska, there are a lot of military bases. So a lot of the people, over half the people that actually work up here are formerly military. And so it's an easy retirement job because they obviously still have military benefits, and they get a monthly stipend from being in the military for being retired, and then they also are getting, you know, paid from this job, which, you know, again, is an easy job. You know, like, it's a really good retirement job, because you're obviously at that point, you're not going to care about pay as much because you just want something to do. Like, it still matters, but at the same time, you know, you're not going to be extremely pissed if you're not making, you know, $100,000 a year kind of thing. I appreciate you liking the early morning streams, Lily. I like them as well. Gets the day off to a good start. Streaming just puts me in a much better mood for the day because it's actually something I enjoy. I would stream for a living if I could. I just have so much fun with it.
I know the way.
My job is supposed to be good for retirement. The problem is the shift that I work actually isn't, unfortunately. Oh, if I could work third shift for this job, I would. I love third shift. But yeah, ours is like it's not a morning shift, but it's also like not an afternoon shift. Like, we start our day, because Alaska is weird too. So we start our day basically at like 8:45 a.m. because in Alaska, a lot of places, especially in the wintertime, in Alaska, places are open from like 10 a.m. and then they close whenever the fuck they want. So like you'll go to a store which nobody opens really on time.
For His Majesty.
Like, you can come to business and they'll say they open at 10 a.m. and they may not open actually until 11. And then it'll be like, oh yeah, we close at 5, but due to the weather or just because they feel like it, they'll close at 3:30 that day. You just never know. So yeah, we start ours later in the morning because we don't have like we're small enough to only have like one shift. We don't have a morning shift and an afternoon shift yet. And not to be openly, a lot of places are closed Monday and Tuesday up here. So when the COVID pandemic hit really hard up here, a lot of places chose to close on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then, like, once we moved up here, a lot of places have just kind of kept that schedule of being closed Mondays and Tuesdays. Like, even bigger companies like BMW has a place up here, like a BMW and like Honda dealer. They're closed on Mondays. They're closed Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's just Alaska is great, but the attitude towards work is like, we'll get to it. You know, it's like, it's not a priority. You're fine. You know, pop this one first. Like, people in Alaska, like, it's the attitude is like, yes, work is necessary, work is good, but it is not something that we're going to devote every second of every day to. It's like, we'll get to it, you know, like, it's fine. Which is weird because at work, you cannot have that attitude, you know, with our job. It's kind of cool they just choose when to open. Like, it's cool for them, but when your job depends on you making a delivery to them and you take the time to, you know, go there and make a delivery and then they decided to be closed that day and, you know, they don't tell you about it. Because, you know, like, I'm not giving out my personal cell phone to them to call me like, hey, you going to be open today? Yeah, we don't really have much. We have infinite winds of magic, but in general, we don't have a large pool. But yeah, they used all their mass blows. We took a few casualties, but we'll be able to replenish over the end turn. Because him casting them for basically next to nothing, we're fine. Especially if I just keep casting Flock of Doom. Let's see how many wins we get back. The music cut out already. I hope this is something they fix as well. Alright. Alright, so no life leeching. Alright. Let's make it a good cast, though. So we're at 46. Obviously don't have Wand of Jet available, so we could make it better. I think we're only going to get 2 back. Yeah, we only got 2. Alright. Which, I mean, we still have a lot of magic to use. We're just... Oh, the game just crashed. Oh. Oh, okay. It just crashed on me. That's the first time it's done that. That was weird. Alright, sorry about that, guys. It'll take a few seconds to get back into it. Yeah, first time for everything, you know? That's the first time it's done that to me. Which I was kind of thinking something like that would happen because there's a lot of entities on that field. Sorry, I lied. It was the second time. That happened to me in my Manfred campaign. Because of all the zombies. Yeah, it was what was the fight? It was playing as Manfred and we were going up against Tomb Kings. So yeah, there was like 6,000-7,000 troops on the field. Because there was my army and they had like 2 armies there. It was just It was just a bunch. First time hurts. After that, it gets easier. Yeah. Yeah, co-op is just very unstable. Very, very unstable. Like, cause you know, you got 2 unless your internet is identical, unless your PC build-ups build up is identical. I mean, there's just so many variables in terms of co-op. I mean, like especially in your case, Cedro, with you and Grim streaming, you're each of your computers are playing the game. Each of you are playing a game together, so you're connected on the internet via that, and you're also having your computer send it to YouTube to stream it. There's a lot of processing going on right there. Especially once you get into fights. But I'm just gonna back out a little bit and then jump back in.
By the gods.
And we're on opposite sides of the... Yeah, that definitely doesn't help. Yeah, that's another thing you have to consider is distance between you two, right? So I mean, you're taking it from one end, he's on the other. And then you're sending all of that information across, who knows how many miles to then send it to YouTube. There's a lot going on there. A lot going on. Which is why, like, when they announce, like, 8-player co-op campaigns, and, like, some people are like, yeah, whatever. But, other people are like, oh my god, like, that's just like going to be the best thing for this game is an 8-player co-op. And I was like, have y'all ever even tried a 2 or 3 person co-op? It ain't that fucking easy. Like, unless, it's like my college days where your buddies all bring their Xboxes into one room and you play online together. Like, that's one thing, but, I highly doubt, that's going on in terms of PC gaming where that happens. I was like, it's not that fucking easy to get, unless everyone's running, the best system they can possibly run and, have a $4,000 or $5,000 PC setup. Like, that shit ain't happening, man. I was about to say I'm the most disorganized person in this game. It just happens, it happens. But like I have yet to hear like it was just funny because people would talk about that all the time. But yeah, 8-player campaigns, like the fact that you can have 8 people in one campaign is just insane. I have not seen one person on any Discord I'm a part of, anything in the Steam discussion or anything talking about a fantastic 8-person multiplayer campaign that they've experienced. Not a single one. And I don't expect people to, like it's just not going to happen. Like it's a great idea in theory. It's a great idea in theory. Nobody wants to do that many people in a campaign. Yeah, exactly. Like, not to mention, like, even if it was optimized, right? You could have no issues doing a 8-player campaign, right? In a perfect world, it works, right? How, the more people you add in, the more, like, specific times you need for people to show up. That's the other thing, If it's just me and Styric playing together, it'd be like, hey, Styric, you want to play at 4 p.m.? Sure. Lemon, let's fucking do it. Great. And then we got to add in, hey, Cedro, what time works for you? Hey, Marcus, what about you? Hey, Cynical Wall, what about you? Lily Panda, what works for you? How do you find 8 people, again, who knows where they actually are in the world to even do this, to find a time that works for everyone to stream, or not even stream, but just to play more than 30 minutes together, before someone's like, alright, fuck this, like, I'm tired, like, I'm going to bed. Like, oh, that was great for a whole 30 minutes, like, again, I just think it's just funny to me that was even a selling point, like... No, that's right. You corner camp while Joshua and I will move around the outside of the flank. Hey, if that's how you enjoy it, Marcus, don't let anyone tell you different. I'm trying to be in a position that has the least amount of models, so it has the least amount of crashing potential. I guess I could do this, but then I can't cast spells. You need 8 people in the time zone, possibly the same time with the same work and days off. Otherwise, it ain't happening. Even with that, then you have like with that, you know, every time you add in a person, you also have to consider, you know, it's kind of like it's the what is it? You're only as strong as like the weakest. I'm fucking it up, but whatever, the weakest chain kind of thing, right? So, you know, it doesn't matter if I have a $4,000 or $5,000 PC setup, right? If Sedgwill here has a, you know, a low setting, I'm not saying you do, Sedgwill, but, you know, if Sedgwill here has a, you know, a just absolute, you know, 1900s version of a computer that can barely play Warhammer 2, you're only strong as your weakest link. There you go. You know, so it doesn't matter if I have a game that can run everything on Ultra. You know, but if Sedgwill has a computer that can only do everything on low settings, then you, like, everyone has to play on those settings or else you're going to crash all the time. You know, because their PC, like your PC is going to be sending all of that information to the multiplayer campaign, and then their computer is going to try and have those resolutions for you, or for Sedgwill for them to see. That way you can experience that. Don't talk about my toaster tank PSE. It's a vintage Commodore. It'll withstand a bomb. Hey, that's all that matters. Welcome everyone to the stream, by the way. Really good turnout today, guys. Appreciate y'all being here. You guys are just coming into the last battle against Clan Pestilence. We did have one crash a little bit ago, but he's gotten tons of damage, just no kills. Get rid of their menace. We need to get rid of their rattling gun. That's a big balance of power. And then Skrulk.
Attack!
Get wrecked, Storm Ribbon. It didn't really go the way I wanted it to. He's struggling to kill a few rattling guns here. It kind of doing okay. It had a bad start, but not a bad finish. All right. Now let's time it up and see what we can get with. We want to get the next one. I imagine we'll be able to get our magic back if we time everything up.
Ever vigilant.
So is that 60? So let's see what we get up to.
Advance.
He's almost done 40,000 damage already, but only 40 kills. Yep, we gained wins. Say, I think you're getting fancy on them there, Lily. It's 2 a.m. here, so might be able to play for 10 minutes. Oh, what? You don't want to play a game for 10 minutes? 10 minutes, Lily? Thought that was the perfect amount of gameplay. Spears, bleak swords, no.
I know the way.
I mean, it's coming in our favor, but yeah, we got like 6,500 models on the field. So I'll try and only have, you know, a portion of them being rendered. But yeah, it's been a great turnout today, guys. Appreciate everyone being here. Yep, everything's looking good, so thank you guys. Yeah. Had an opportunity to seize everything I ever wanted. I didn't capture it. And unfortunately, I let it slip. Brilliant, Styric. I don't know where they're moving to. Mom spaghetti, yeah. On the surface, all looking calm.
I go. They shall know fear.
I knew someone would
Scyther,
would pick up what I was putting down.
tremble before me.
Ooh, yeah, get rid of those dweebs.
Fear my words. Teclis.
Alright. What can I do about those guys? Because they're helping each other out with all these resistances. Lily is the nicest soul. What are you talking about, Styric?
For the king. Charoi Lecky.
He's doing his worth. It's a good area for that.
Kill them.
Nice. Very nice. Oh. Alright, get up.
Advance.
Are you able to make trailers for your streams yet now that you've reached 500 subs? I don't think so.
Ancestors, hear me.
I don't think so.
Seeking the foe.
I guess I haven't looked into it.
Stop.
Cause like I know, why can't I think of his name? I know like, I think it's Lionheart X10 does like little trailers for his campaigns, but I believe he has someone make those for him. Like I don't know how that works out, but I believe because if I remember correctly, I used to watch him and he would always like for each new like campaign he would do, he would kind of give like a shout out to somebody for helping him make that. So I don't know if someone does it for him entirely or if someone helps him do it, but I don't know if it's technically behind a subscriber benchmark. I don't know. I haven't looked into it.
Setting forth.
Plus, I think just from where like my size right now, like it seems like a lot of extra time and effort that would be unnecessary. Yeah, he's. The problem is most of the damage he's doing is just against garbage. Need to get rid of their single entities. That's their balance of power. Nice, hit all 3 of them. Lily is very nice. Did they put another storm? Oh, okay. I thought it was another storm vermin unit. Get another charge in on them. But yeah, we need to get rid of their single entities. Where is Skrulk, by the way? So what's he got? He's frenzied. Okay. That's really good, actually. Okay. Okay.
None can comprehend my power. Scython, hear me.
What can we do with a charge on him?
Painful magic. Hate enemy magic.
Hey, he used it. No, attack him. Nice.
Fear my words.
His problem is he's still super weak. Let me chat. See you everyone next time. See you tomorrow, Lily. See you tomorrow. Come on, kill him. Nope. Go after him and kill him. Alright, just get up in the air. No, get up. Come on. Fireball should kill him. If it hits. If it hits. Should kill him. Oh, like half of it did. I don't want him to just run away. There we go. There we go. That'll help their leadership a lot. Good stuff.
Onward.
Where are there? No. Where are there missile units? There's the rattling gun unit. But yeah, now they're, okay, it's just shitty towers. Never mind.
I go.
They're just like spread out everywhere. I don't have, oh, get up. Fireball for the almost win. Yeah, no kidding. 700 damage. How much damage does it do? 200. Alright. Seems to be my luck most of the time. Alright. You. Shoot the fireball. Hit all 3 of them again. Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Nice. Do it again. While this is still active. No. Holy shit. Do another fireball, then we'll do the potion, and then we'll charge in. That'll give time for the Wand of Jet to regenerate. Doesn't really heal him a lot, but it's the ward save that's amazing. Gonna... Yeah. The Black Ark Corsairs are probably another big balance of power. Alright, get out of there.
I will obliterate them. Moving out.
Hey, Ignatius, can he not attack melee towers? Not the fort towers, but he can do the supply ones. Yeah, he can attack those. The problem is I don't want to destroy them because if I destroy them, I run the risk of them at this point. I run the risk of them putting in the tier 3 or tier 4 variant that shoot the warp lightning missiles. So I'm actually better at this stage of just letting that go because we're at 30%, 60%. We're at 90% missile resistance with those towers because I believe the other ones do extra damage. Get up higher.
For the greater good.
Oh, I thought he was stuck there for a little bit. Oh, he doesn't want to fly over the wall anymore. What we really need to do is get a unit to route and almost cause a mass rout. Because a lot of it's just clan rats and what is going on with you? Why won't you cast? Alright, come over here. Heal yourself a little bit. I gotta take off here. 11 and everyone have a great day. Good seeing you all. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Styric. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. Obviously, getting some more mages in here would help things, but yeah, I think it bugged out or something. What happens if I shoot it over here? It's gonna get blocked. Alright, so come over here and shoot it there. Alright, it works. Just doesn't want to shoot those single entities anymore. It's like, nah, it's too effective. Game's like, hey, you need to stop it.
Seeking the foe.
They just blob up like this. It's too easy to not just wreck them.
Python, hear me. I go.
Shoot the single tower with Blissa and then bring up archers to massacre. Yeah. Where is... I think it's just this one. I'd have to have Teclis destroy that one. I could have him destroy that one. Yeah, you're not wrong. We're slowly getting there too. Because a lot of it is just garbage. Once we run out of magic, I think we will do that. But I want to use that first. And once we get rid of these heroes, like their balance of power is just going to be gone. Get rid of the rattling guns too. Ooh, good. Okay, good. One-on-one. You got no abilities you can use.
Stop.
Yeah, they're just like immune from me now.
For the king.
Look at him.
They shall know fear. Attack.
The game has made them invincible. The bastards. 350. Okay, I do outrange it, which is good. Yeah, I can't attack the single entities with Teclis. Am I hurting the tower with Flock of Doom? I don't know how I'm hurting the tower. Interesting.
Ahain Kadei.
There's no way I'm hurting you with Flock of Doom.
Teclis.
Subpar effort, Teclis. Get good. Tell you what. Bring this badass boy up here. He's a pretty tanky lad. He's got 35% ward save. Yeah, but the only issue is I'm low on magic, but you know, fuck it. Yeah, it's not work. It doesn't do anything to it. That's weird. I don't know what's causing that. Because I sure as shit haven't done anything to it.
Teclis. Fear
But yeah,
me.
look.
Setting forth.
The single entities are immune. Oh, it worked.
Python, hear me.
Okay, now attack him. Nope, he won't attack. Yeah, I have no idea what's caused that damage then. No idea. Hey, hurry up.
I am ready.
Because our ammunition now is a huge balance of power for us. We could bring in the Phoenix as well and take out some of the units. What do they have left for a balance of power? Probably some Storm Vermin if there are some around. Yep, right here. Rattling guns and probably the Gutter Runners or Night Runners. But other than that, they don't really have a lot. Yeah, welcome everyone to the stream. People keep coming in. Welcome, guys. Good to have you here. You're just floating. Let's bring him over here.
Lawmaster.
Skaven Slave. Yeah, not worth the magic on those. Yeah, having no cooldown is pretty nice. I just woke up. Rookie. I've been up for 3 hours. But really, I have been. But yeah,
Command me.
oh, Barman here can take care of quite a bit.
White
He's just not gonna take any damage. Like, he's gonna block everything. Yeah, they're just not worth it. The clan rats are expendable.
Guardian.
So yeah, we can definitely work on doing a mass rout. We just need to absolutely obliterate some units.
Charoy Lecky. Warden of Safari. Eberron. Arhain Cadet.
Once we get some of them to break, it's just gonna start a chain reaction, and we'll be able to nuke their single entities.
High Lawmaster.
They just move so fast, these rats. That was a good cast. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 units. Very cool. Very, very cool.
Lawmaster.
Been at work for 8 hours. Amateurs joining. Hey, well, I'm gonna work like, I don't even know, like another 12, 13 hour day between streaming and my actual job.
As you say.
Hopefully it's not too bad of a day. I hope.
If I must. For order.
They squirt via musk.
Ever vigilant.
Come on, everyone pile in. My 12-hour day. Hey, Shats, welcome to the stream, man.
Servant of the tower.
Raking in 36 kills, 13 gold, baby.
Should we run?
I am ready.
They're deadly.
Lawmaster of Hoeb.
So he's just taking out that unit. Cynical Halsons. Yeah, that's his name. The SHBLOL. I asked him once. Yep. Because his name's, if I remember correctly, his name is Hebrew, is not Hebrewic, but yeah, he's Hebrew, and so it just doesn't translate the best into English. So
I'm waiting. Master of the White Tower.
yeah, come into your routing, friends.
Lawmaster of Hoeb.
50. She could be okay. Just bring in the single entities.
Tremble before me.
Bring in the single entities.
Giran protects me.
Look at him go.
Hoeb. None can comprehend my power.
Yeah, get through. Come on. Hey, we only lost one archer this time instead of like 10.
Lawmaster of Hoeb.
There we go. Bleak Sword, Storm Vermin, yes. They're like, oi. They blob, we
Lawmaster
blob.
of Hoeb.
Very tired. He's only killed 145 units.
Push that.
Oh, they used the their Clan Pestilence stone thing. Definitely one of the worst ones to use. That or the the Ikit Claw one isn't as good anymore because it's spell resistance, which most you know, the Clan Molder one is good. Clan Molder one is very good. I think it's regeneration for all units in the area.
Lawmaster of Hoeth. Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Agreed.
Explosion on the ground.
Out one mage.
Good, it's working. Everyone come to the party.
Master.
Guardian.
Come on. You know you want to. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing this one. This way. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, look at that. There's the victories in our grasp.
Master mage. Out one mage. As you say.
Jesus. So many hit points. But yeah, I do have... I mean, how many... They still have 4,500 troops on the field. So even though we've done this much damage, think, like... They still have like 90% or 80% of their forces on the field yet.
Out one mage.
Come on, see, they're routing too fast for it to be effective, and I'm running low on magic. I'm running very low on magic.
Wielder of the winds.
Lawmaster of Hoeth.
Yeah, unfortunately, I need every, and it would make the battle take longer than what it needs, which it already has, but it would take it even longer. Oh yeah, get up in this bitch. Come on. Oh, you're fine. Yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
Scython, hear me.
High mage.
Alright, you come over here.
I'm waiting.
You.
For the gods.
Alright, get your ass out of
Duty
there.
calls. Forward.
None can comprehend my power.
Awaiting orders.
Come on. You little
Battle
bitch.
awaits.
Chosen of Hoeth.
Kill him.
Chosen of Hoeth.
Nice. Which we'll have enough magic, I think, to do some healing afterwards.
Before me. Lawmaster of Hoeth.
He just doesn't take any damage. He's freaking good.
Out one mage.
And he's regenerating. Forgot about that as well.
Asur Danan.
Come on.
Speak quickly.
Out one mage.
Master of the White Tower. Lawmaster of Hoeth. Warden of Sapphire. Teclis.
Nope.
Destroy them!
I think maybe it was just them being on the walls. It didn't like it. Because it's... Yeah, obviously I'm attacking them now.
Giran protects me. Fear my words.
Nice. We got rid of that one. We're about to get rid of... no. Get rid of that, Lord. This chieftain's about to die as well. Yeah, we just need a few more mages just to, like... It's doing okay, but, I mean, really to get its full effect for infinite wins, we need a few more mages.
Charoy Leki! Lawmaster of Hoenn. I am ready. Guardian. Advance.
Come kill him.
Purifair.
Scatter out one. Where's our lightning?
One more hit.
Kill them. Arhain Kadei.
Come on, frickin' hit him. He is not good when they don't fight back.
Crush them.
That is for sure. There we go.
Making my way.
Another Lord down.
Yen Louis.
Oh, man.
Forward.
Oh, man.
Lawmaster of Hoenn. Lawmaster. White Tower Guardian. Teclis. Rise. High Lawmaster. Fear my words.
I'm curious to know what did damage to that. I can't think of what it would have been because they didn't have any artillery. They don't have any explosion magic, you know, or spells or anything. So I have no idea how that happened. Maybe their own tower doing, you know, like hitting it and ricocheting. I don't know.
Moving out.
But I can't honestly think of what it could be. Okay, seriously, man. He's almost got 200,000 damage. Just break.
Command me.
Mass rout.
Asur Lawmaster. Teclis. None can comprehend my power.
Yeah, we're getting a few wins back, but we really need to time it up now with everything. It's such a good cast, though. I just can't help myself. Look at all that. 200,000 damage. Yeah, this has been going on for a while. There we go. We did it. Oh my god. Thank fuck.
My power is yours.
Big on cover Celestia. I see that most YouTubers somewhat resistant to play a sir. I'm not sure. In general, I'm not a big Vampire Coast player. I'm not gonna say no. But I'm just not sure at this stage. And by taking minimal damage, yeah, if we get to 8 wins here, we'll be able to get at least 2 more casts of, yeah, there we go. And we get at least 2 more, you know what? She should actually have done that. So, she would have gotten Life Bloom as well. That's on me. But, oh well. Very minimal damage. Close victory. Yeah, I figured. But yeah, I'm not going to say no, because I do want a close victory. Lost 1 unit. Oh well. I mean, I'll probably... I don't know. They just... the problem is, like, their artillery is good. You know, like, their mortars, their cannonades, obviously the Queen Bess, obviously the Necrofex Colossus units are all great. Their missile units, you know, great. They, you know, they're gun, not handgunners, or it might be the handguns, whatever the rifle one is, good unit. But the problem is, like, they're, I don't know. I don't know. They're just, like, I know Death Guard got a little bit of a buff as well, but I don't know. They're just, I don't know. They're just not my favorite faction by any means. I think their infamy mechanic needs to be changed. You know, like getting the like, what is it, the sea shanty, like, battle buffs or whatever, if you call them that, like, or just not battle buffs, but just like the battle abilities. I don't think the battle abilities are like the greatest thing in the world, you know. Yeah, I'm just not impressed by the faction in general. By the way, how did she get so fat? She looks like she was living at McDonald's. Well, she was like a, which all of my lore is mainly from watching other people, but
My infinite knowledge is
yeah, we can upgrade that. Even on the step out of the settlement, that way we replenish. They'll attack us over the end turn. But she was like an opera singer, basically, and was like rich and famous and whatnot. And back in the day, like way back in the day, being fat was like a sign of wealth, because it meant you could afford food. Yeah, do quartermaster. Why not? So I don't know, you know, I don't know if that's why
ever victorious.
she is modeled the way she is. I have no idea, but just from the lore side of things, it sounds like, you know, she was derived from that kind of time period where, at that time period, if you were fat, it meant you were wealthy because you could afford food.
What do you need? Guardian of the Phoenix Crown.
Alariel's champion.
Alright,
Asaurian, take them!
Lost Palace.
You may touch.
I'll give you guys some cheese for this morning. How about that? I normally hate doing it, but we are very badly damaged. And I just want to get through this one quickly. We just did like a 45-minute siege. I'll cheese the fuck out of this one for you guys. Oh, I didn't even see. So how do you work 24-hour shifts? Do you work like 2 or 3 days a week? If that? Because, I mean, that sounds inhumane. Your HR rep needs to do something about that. Ugh. 7 to 8 days a month. Oh, okay. Oh, firefighters. Okay. That's fair. I was trying to think of, like, professions that would even allow that, but that one obviously didn't cross my mind. I'm on duty right now. Oh, wow. Appreciate you watching. Hopefully you don't have to go, because that means something bad is happening. So hopefully you'll be able to stick around. Alright, come over here. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I almost hit start battle, but their towers are really good. And definitely was in their line of sight. Or, no, line of sight, their target range. And we can use this chance to heal those two. Oh no!
Yes! It will be so! Winds of magic rise!
Just use Earthblood. I just did my first ever heroic victory in combat in the game. Sans auto resolve. Oh, if you play if you play as Cathay, your trade caravans, why are they very tired already? The trade caravans almost, like, once the trade caravans get ranked up a little bit, the amount of heroic victories they get are just insane. They always get heroic and auto. Yeah, like the Lord is always like on the verge of death, but your army itself almost takes no damage. Silly boys. Can you imagine? I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. I prefer... Yeah, there are definitely some caravans that are vastly better than others. The artillery one is always really good to get if it's an option. The one with the Celestial Guard units in it are also really good, because a lot of times you'll get an event that'll pop up for them to allow the entire army, like if you fight the battle and win, which hope you win so you don't lose the caravan, but you'll get unbreakable and magical attack for the entire army. So that one's really good. The peasant one that has like experience and peasant units in it isn't bad either. But the ones I really don't like are like the one with like other units in it is really bad. The ogre one is not really the greatest. And then like the cab unit one or whatever, like it's something Jade I think, but it just provides like charge bonus or something stupid like that for a few units. Because the thing is, like with caravans, like you can buff your own units as Cathay, but I never get like the hunters or the nobles that will come in, or the ogres themselves. You can't buff those units, so why get them? You know, other than for the lulz and whatnot, to say like, oh yeah, I have a noble in my army, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna stay rank 1, 250 turns later. The one spell that looks like a... Oh yeah, the Wall of Wind and Fire. That's a... I like that one as well. You really got to make sure the enemy is bogged down using it though, or else it moves so slow. It's really easy for them to get out of the way of it. But yeah, it's good. I like it. That and Dragon Breath is pretty good. I'm not a fan of their Vortex one. I think it's the Constellation of the Dragon. Welcome, Sticks and Stones. Welcome to the stream. I like that it doesn't do fire damage, or at least did it. I don't think it does, which is kind of weird, considering it's a wall of wind and fire. The noble is meant, but the anti-large and the ogre does have a range attack. True. True. If anything, you can use them for a single entity, you know, like to hold the front line. Come on. There we go. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here today. It's been a really, really good turnout. Thank you all for being here. It's been very steady throughout the whole stream. And we also gained a sub, so thank you, whoever subscribed today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you streaming. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. For Cathay, none of them are tanky. I like a good tanky boy to be the leader. Yeah, Cathay and there are a few factions in the game that just need fleshed out, which, you know, the newer factions, which most of them are the newer factions, you know, the two, though, that come to the top of my mind that definitely need some help are Cathay and Cinch. You know, like Cathay's heroes, like, one, they don't have really any diversity in their hero selection, and they have like the most basic bitch ass skill tree in the game. You know, it's just like the necromancers for the vampire accounts. Like, there's just nothing to the skill trees. Poor Lord Magistrate and his derpy sponge balloon. Yeah, like, that Lord's terrible. Just absolutely terrible. You know, there's just like their other caster lords, like the Yin and Yang lords, are really good. I personally like the Yang ones the most, but you know, to his or her own. Like, they're just good in melee. They have a flying mount. They're good casters. You know, they're just really good. Yeah, the Lord should have been a hero and got the other balloon as a further upgrade. Yeah, they're just... it's a shame because I kind of like his command abilities, but being a single target and not having a good mount or being able to fight, sad. Yeah, I mean, shit, they buffed the caravan lords more than they have buffed the regular magistrate lords for Cathay. But, I mean, you know, that's what we'll have DLC and FLC for. You know, it'll flesh out just like Warhammer 2. I would hope and anticipate. Yeah, just
It will
occupy it.
know the teachings of Teclis,
Oh, nice.
master of high magic.
Alright, what do you need? Do Root Marcher. And... it wouldn't be the worst thing to get more... infantry just to hold the line a little bit. Okay, there's a ton of defense to begin with, and at the right moment, 40 attack on a halberd or dragon guard, and you murder shit. Oh, it's the same way with which it is random, but the what is it? I think playing as vampire counts, especially with zombies now. I think it's called the Staff of Dominion, or it's either Staff of Dominion or Damnation, that provides 40 melee attack to all units in an area. So, you know, assuming you're going with a blobbing thing, like, that works fantastic for vampire counts. Works really, really well. Alright, let's move on. I really wish there was a Logma rider with a bow. That way it would be Yen and could support melee with harmony bonus instead of having a peasant archer follow. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. I didn't think of that. Kind of like a dumbed down version of like the Sisters of Twilight. I'd like that. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be really good, actually. Could have it snipe, like not obviously give it, their arrow switching abilities like the eagle claw bolt throwing kind of abilities, but no, you gonna pay me nothing because I don't want anything with you. Sorry, my knee's starting to hurt. Wow, 5 relations. Take the influence. Goodbye, Clan Pestilence.
The people are resting.
Alright. Now we can finally focus on the goddamn Dark Elves. Our corruption's going down. Climate is the issue. Provincial instability is... So Skaven corruption and instability is 9. So public order will maintain. Events -3. I don't know what the event is. But just get the corruption just gone. Let's come here. Alright, they don't have anything here. Holy shit, they're like all up this coastline. Okay. We'll tell you what, we'll take... Yeah, stay in this stance, and we'll take the Golden Colossus with Teclis next turn. This Lord...
High Elven Archmage. Magic in purest form.
Come down here
My destination.
and kind of work her... Oh, shit.
Upset.
Yeah,
Denied.
and kind of work her way up, and we'll try and pincer them on the coast there. Check buildings. I think I'm all good. Ooh, yeah, tier 4. Yeah, get some... Tier 4. What do I need tier 4? And where is this? This is in BFE, right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. That would be good. That would be good. So let's get that. We need this for technology as well. I actually really like the Tyrannok chariots. They're actually really good. I like those. Call me crazy. It's gonna be like 360. It's not bad. Let's see. Yeah, because I need that for technology. And thing is, I'm never gonna be over here to recruit the Sisters of Avalon, and I don't need them, and I don't need one handmaiden either. Yeah, just go public order. Nobles aren't really that valuable anymore.
Elven Archmage.
The regular Longbow Rider is very odd to me. Being a Yang unit, and there are no Yin units that can keep up with them. Rear, try something that's attacking. Yeah, it doesn't all quite make sense. I'm with you. I am with you. Alright. How much? Hey, can you? Great. Fantastic. Okay, I've given you like 4 settlements. 3. You haven't occupied that one, which fine. You know, whatever floats your boat. That's fine. But can you please come do something about them? Because they're at a They're at a full stack already.
Destiny beckons.
I am only for the perfect prince.
They're a vassal. They brought them back. That's what that bitch did.
None but Slanesh may dominate me.
She brought them back.
Scholar
You
supreme.
whore. Okay. That's a bold move. Did not see that one coming. Alright, yep, that's being built. Can leave you there. I don't know what's... How many settlements do they have? Alright, so yeah, they're all the way this way. Yep, they own the rest of this area. Okay. Alright, alright. And yeah, Oxyal is not gonna do jack shit. Let's see.
Rest, weary feet.
I think next turn we pop down that edict.
The vortex calls.
You whore, Krakar. He's not doing much up there. He's kind of been pretty stagnant. Come this way. See what she does.
Trial.
See what she does.
Alariel's champion.
Strategic threat.
Greetings.
But then
The
diplomacy.
Phoenix Court
Oh,
will
distance.
give your word.
So you care that I'm far enough away that you don't want to do like anything with me.
Lord of Athelon.
Fucking doesn't make a
High Queen.
dick of sense.
Guardian of the
No, it's a
Phoenix
lick of
crown.
sense, but pissing me off. For no fucking reason.
Bring me in the
At your service.
Like everything is just the same fucking
The elf ones.
Your best.
Tyrion.
same amount with him. Two. Like that's Tim saying he wants to do those things, and it's just something that they've put into the game that doesn't make any fucking sense. Better than being pissed on. Yeah, no kidding.
Mind that we call it.
Hey, unless you're into that, whatever floats your boat.
Children of Isha.
When I played Lizards, I've had to rush down to Oxy because he conquers all the southern wastes and can't give him any settlements to be friends. I haven't played Lizardmen a whole lot. I'm not a big Lizardmen fan. Like, I'll play them, but I'm not going to be, like, leaping for joy. They definitely need... I would say, like, the Vampire Coast and Lizardmen, I don't mind playing them, but they're definitely not... They're definitely not a favorite race of mine by any means. I just feel like they need like a rework a little bit. With the Vampire Coast, like buff, like do something with the infamy other than just giving battle bonus, like battle abilities. I feel like they're missing out on something with that. Lizardmen like make their whole like geomantic web thing useful, other than providing various bonuses depending on when you like upgrade it, like it's not really that enjoyable for me. Not to mention how much does it cost you to I need tier 4 to build those things, right? Like the geomantic web, to build it up like that, and then you get like what, an extra 10%,
I must go.
added to your income. Like, Gongar and Mazda need something to the campaigns. And that's the thing is, I tried a Mazda Mundi campaign in Warhammer 3. Fucking ball ache, that one. Holy shit.
Gifted.
It is not a very fun campaign. It's a ball like right from the get-go. Alright. Pop that in.
The winds empower us.
See if we can
Embrace the night.
bush them.
There I must go.
I doubt it, but you never know. Alright. Need to attack that. The web do be essentially useless. Yeah, it's just... It's, you know, supposed to be a big part of their campaign, and then it does absolutely fucking nothing. In the grand scheme of things. You know, like, how much does it cost to build that up? And then it gives you, like, an extra 5%? It just... this is red territory, right? Yeah. Yeah. But... Forces are lazy. Oh, God. Yeah, loot and occupy it. Oh, God, that was so rough.
High Lawmaster.
Hey, we can recruit a noble. Yeah, for those of you who haven't played High Elves yet, just maybe for whatever reason, let me show you how fucking shitty they are.
I await your
Right? Just wait. You guys will just love it, I'm sure. That's shit now. Yeah, assuming he succeeds, I should say that. You gotta preface that. Assuming he succeeds and actually gets some influence, you'll see why nobles are pointless now. It's in terms of, you know, using them for diplomacy, it's a combination of diplomacy being fucked at the moment and also influence being nerfed. It's not just influence not doing as much as it should, in my opinion, with diplomacy anymore. It's just a combination of the two. Doesn't do nothing. Get 10 provinces. Everything constructs is one turn. It maxed out global recruit stacks. I mean, yeah. But, I mean, I don't even get to the point where I have 10 full provinces up to tier 5 with Lizardman campaigns. I get bored at that point. Yeah, if you want like like just a steamroll, like breeze of a campaign as Lizardman, Gorok. Croak is still really freaking good. Interesting. Yeah, great. Croak is arguably the best anti-infantry spellcaster in the game. Don't need tier 5 at the construction. Oh, I gotcha. Maybe I do need to give him another playthrough. Can I save a turn? Oh yeah, I can save 2 turns. Hey, Niall Pan, welcome to the stream. Played an Imric campaign the other day. Slow start, but if you spam walls in the industry, you're pretty okay. I feel like Imric, you know, would be a good campaign. Because you're by a lot of people that are weak to fire. You know, you're by Kugath, you're by Gorst, you know, and you're in a secluded part of the world, or the map, you know. All right, gold, money, or ports, money, ports, same thing. And more money, please. Chupai Auto's pretty safe-ish. Surprised that Skaven faction honestly hasn't declared war on me. But hey, I'm not gonna tell them anything, you know? Yep, that's fine. Alright. They pissed off.
Yes, sir, are troubled.
Ready yourselves. Unthinkable.
I go into ambush stance, see what they do.
No.
We should be fine there. But yeah, Emmerich is on a to-do list of mine. I'd like to play Emmerich.
Ludicrous.
Yeah, it's red territory, but
There is no limit to my
it's okay. Plus, Rakarth is down here, and they're not recruiting anything up this way. Hopefully this works, so I can show you guys.
Destruction.
That is my life, and I can't recruit another one because he's technically not dead. That's
Off I go.
the funny thing is, yeah, you can't do shit against me. The funny thing is, I was going to, no, I smacked my desk. The funny thing is, though, I was going to just do that action, talk about it, and then disband him anyway. And now he's just wasting me 5 turns.
I only
I
changer.
don't know what he's doing, but he's about to die.
Hoeth sees all.
The bastards.
Think so.
So he's pretty strong now, but his army is shit. So we can.
Rude attempt to subjugate.
Excuse me.
Most astute.
Oh wait, no, he's stuck there for 2 turns. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, kill her first.
I am there.
Kill her, and then come over here and we'll kill him. Sounds dangerous since he has to deal. Having some issues. Sorry about that, guys. YouTube's connection there just went a little rough. But yeah, you might have to refresh the browser, but you guys should be good. But yeah, YouTube's having some issues. Same thing happened the other day. My bit rates. I'm not red. But yeah, YouTube's having some issues here. So I do apologize. Sounds dangerous since he has to deal with. From what I've seen, though, Torox. Scarbrand isn't terribly aggressive over there, especially playing as Manfred. Scarbrand got his shit rocked by like everybody. Skarsnik is the one you have to be worried about. Skarsnik does very well. Whatever. Does very, very well in that in the AI Skarsnik anyway. Warzag, yeah. Warzag would be a tough one, but yeah, Warzag and Skarsnik I think would be your 2 big threats to the west. But I mean, you could get, if you want to go into Cathay, you could, but I feel like they would just be a good natural, because like if you start a fight with Cathay, then you're gonna have to keep going all the way up to Cathay to the northern waste, and then you're in BFE in the northeast corner, you know, away from everything. So I think the better option would just be to not worry about Cathay and just go west or deal with the ogres and go west, because mountain territory is good for you as Emmerich. Small thing about lizards I'm a fan of, their Rev crystals can be used by other races. Their Rev crystals. Just take Earthblood. What do you mean their Rev crystals can be used by other races? So like you can use your Rev crystals on like an ally's army in a fight, or what do you mean?
Archmage.
Eagle Claw.
Yeah, I apologize about some of the issues. I haven't had a dropped frame or anything. We're still in the green with OBS, but YouTube's just telling me I have a poor connection to YouTube itself. Using the unlocker to play as Everland, I had a fun time fighting Scar Snake and Warzag in my campaign to quarter the Porter Princess. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. But yeah, Scar Snake is pretty powerful. The AI Scar Snake doesn't really seem to have any issues whatsoever in their campaign. And we use the mage to mess with them a little bit while I reposition.
Assyrian guides us.
Sensible indeed.
It shall be done.
Alright, you're like there. So let's just
We
do
advance.
this.
March.
Asa, move!
Spearmen.
We will obey. Swiftly! Moving out! As you say. Understood. Make Ulf One proud! Apace!
Alright.
Assor Archmage.
The bound. Oh, I gotcha.
I will not tarry.
There's in camp playing as greasy. I get lizard as Ellis. If you ally lizard, you can recruit. Oh, I gotcha. Sorry, it went right over my head on the fact that you can get outposts. I rarely ever get
It shall be done.
outposts.
Sit down.
It's very, very rare that I ever do. I defeated them right until they finally built a building. Oh man.
Ulf One Mage.
I don't have the.
Caster Supreme.
Say everyone's on fire. Yeah, everyone's on fire. Well,
Acknowledged. Lakoi.
really?
Behold my hour.
Alright, come over here. They're just gonna charge right into the middle.
Spearmen!
I see my path. I summon the winds.
That and roll kills with lizards on the islands. Oof. Oh yeah, the I know which faction you're talking about with that.
Making my way. Winds of
Alright,
magic
you quit
rise.
firing. You're gonna hit my own unit
Halt.
if you have not already.
Without fail. Archers.
Alright, you need to shoot them.
Loyal!
Archmage.
Taking quite a bit of damage, really.
Onward.
Not really paying attention.
Acknowledged.
Magic's unleashed.
But it's just, ooh, what happened there?
Draw back.
Assor Archmage.
Oh.
Without fail.
Oh yeah, they took my. No, don't shoot my unit. Don't shoot my unit.
I
Fuck.
will.
Alright, what the fuck is going on? Why do you?
Orders received.
You're an archer unit that can shoot up and over.
Archers. For the Ever Queen.
Okay, what the actual fuck?
Asa, advance.
Seeking fate. True magic is mine.
Pull back.
You're gonna die, clown.
Witness
Alright.
true
Okay.
magic.
Yeah. What is? Oh, it's the fucking. It's my own unit.
We go.
The bitches.
Attack.
Like what the fuck?
Acknowledged!
Attack.
Spearmen! For duty!
Yeah, like what is going on with this lord?
Ready. I go.
Oh
then.
my god.
Ulf One Mage.
We will obey!
What in the actual fuck?
Setting forth.
What in the actual flying fuck is going on?
Advance!
Where is all this like thousands of damage coming from?
Asa forward.
Assor Archmage. Archmage. The most potent spells.
Spearmen! Asa, attack! Asa, withdraw!
Acknowledged.
Quickly now!
129 units.
It is my destination. Assault Archmage. Observe my radiance.
Yeah, what in the actual fuck is going on?
Spellcaster, seeking the foe.
Assault
Holy
Archmage.
butthole.
It will be
What in the fuck was that?
Order. To battle.
What the fuck? Like, where... Or, like, the Exalted Demonette's just that fucking good that they just... did that shit? Whatever. Alright, well, that's just fantastic. Damn. Yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know what happened. Like, everything was fine. We almost had army losses. And then, like, 5 units of archers just got deleted. Like, I love Slanesh. I've never really used Exalted ones that much just because they take, you know, like, it's just like Bloodletters and Exalted Bloodletter kind of thing. I was like, yeah, what's the point? But I was like, if they fucking melt through shit like that in like a matter of seconds, I might have to start getting them in my campaigns then. But like, what in the... Like, I lost a fucking bolt thrower. What in the fuck?
Perhaps
Take the
a
money.
master values them. Master
Fuck
of
a
high
duck. Alright, red line first, actually.
Do not tarry. Gifted.
What in the
advisor.
fuck was that? At least we got this unit back. Holy balls.
I see the winds.
Alright, alright. Touche. Alright. I think that's all we can do this turn.
White Tower.
They're gonna be a bitch and run away. He's just chilling, not doing a fucking thing. I can't tell him to attack anywhere because he won't. Because he won't ally with me. Oh well, let's move on. Hey Crashar, welcome to the stream, man. Never noticed the Demonette's devastating flanker trait until yesterday. I wish like that trait's there and it's great, but I wish it would actually show you when it's active. You know, kind of like Frenzy. You know, where you can visibly see the stats. You know, like I don't know. Say you have a, you know, just a regular Demonette army or Demonette unit that has the devastating flanker to it, right? And it's like, say it's within like 20 meters. It activates within 20 meters of an enemy, right? To the side of an enemy. And then it like tells you like, oh yeah, you know, your charge bonus is 70 now versus 30 or whatever it is. You know, that way you could actually see it applying. So, you know, if you're going up against something like that, you fucking know like, oh shit, like, gotta deal with that like now. The AP is no joke. Front lines don't last very long. Yeah, that fucked. That fucked hard. Which is kind of funny because I'm playing a Nikari campaign in my own time as well. I don't use Demonettes. I've been using Marauders because of their shields against the High Elves. Like, it's I want to do another one though and see how the two campaigns kind of compare, and see if like the shielded marauders are better than the fast and dangerous demonettes, but obviously with no way to protect themselves against missile units. Crocker can get devastating flanker now. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Healing salve, yes please.
Leave me to my
Well, he's gonna move this turn, and I'm in no shape to deal with them. Shit, that's what I was looking for. Motherfucker.
I do not think so.
High magic.
Yeah, I need to get rid of
Ready
them.
yourselves. High mage. Asor sorcerer. Ulthuan's archmage.
Yeah, get that up to tier 4 before I spend money again where I don't really need it. Good. Yep, more money. And now I'm out of money.
If you say so. Lilith, hear me.
My power knows.
Where the fuck is he getting the ice bears at? In Lustria. That's what I want to know. Where are these ice bears coming from?
High Elven Archmage. Full. We need not fear our lessons.
Whatever, man. Alright, well. Alright, we got tons of magic here. We'll besiege both of them. What?
Battle calls me.
What?
Relent!
I should play High Elf sometime soon. I kind of missed the Seaguard Archer combo I was rolling with. Like, they're fine if you just ignore the influence. If you just ignore the influence mechanic entirely in diplomacy, High Elves are fun. You know, like the grand scheme of things, it's still an okay campaign. If personally, like.
Feel my power.
Well, we're gonna have to fight this one manually, just because it's red territory, and they have another army nearby. But yeah, we'll be fine. His magic will be good enough. He is on Brachus, but I'm not worried about that. 735.
Supreme.
Yeah, we can.
serve the changer.
Because I'm badly damaged. Yeah, auto resolve even thinks we'll lose.
Me to my
And I don't have. She doesn't. Can I get magical attack? Wow, fighting the dwarves, so good. Nope. Because the Lord there is the issue. But, like, he doesn't have any good spells yet. Really? Like, doesn't have Firestorm, doesn't have any of that
Infused by
stuff.
poet's wisdom.
Don't have money for Regiment of Renown. Only played High Elves once, never did the entrepreneur thing or did much influence anyway. I use a mod that lets me come confess folks once I kill them anyway. Yeah, like, I didn't really do the entrepreneur exploit either. Like, I don't mind cheesing, I don't mind exploiting from time to time, but it's not like a core mechanic for me in my gameplay. Like, same thing like with the Bretonia free army thing. I don't like Bretonia anyway. Just don't enjoy their campaign, and I'm not gonna do the free army thing. I think that's unnecessary. But yeah, the entrepreneur thing, I just, I don't know. Not my thing to do. You know what I could have been doing this whole time? Is recruiting a lord every turn. Okay, never mind. It's not for the mages. I was just like, oh, that's busted for trade.
Me to my manipulations.
The most gifted.
We're just really weak. But he's also in forced march. But I gotta get ready, finish getting ready for work. I loved the turnout today, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the campaign. I'll definitely stream this again tomorrow morning, this campaign. I don't know if I'll put up a poll for tomorrow during the day and see if you guys would want something new, or just continue with this until next weekend and see if we hit our sub goal. But I do appreciate everyone being here today. I'm going to see if anyone is streaming. If anyone new here, if you have not yet liked the stream or subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it if you did. Would greatly help me out. But today's Thursday. I'm surprised Legend isn't streaming today. I guess that could be why I have such a big turnout today. Let's see who is streaming, if anyone, other than me. Nope. I'm the only person streaming in English at the moment. Okay. Never mind. Well, sorry guys, I don't have anyone to send you to. But yeah, the next person doesn't start streaming Mercy until like another 2.5 hours. But yeah, sorry about that, guys. His internet sucks. That sucks. That would explain it. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, whether it's the start or end to your day, wherever you might be. And I will be back with another part of this campaign, I think, tomorrow. Skaven Dan will be... Well, I'll tell you what, I'll just pop a link to his channel. Yeah, he is in 20 minutes. So here's a link to his stream. He is playing as... who is he playing as? I think he's playing as Clan Mulder. I can't tell. I want to say it's because he's got Chaos and Mulder in his description, but he is playing on the Ultimate Crisis mode times 10. The Ultimate Crisis times 10 mod. So it's going to be pretty crazy. So here is a link. Here's a link to that stream that will be going live in just under 20 minutes. If you guys want to go check him out, he's a good supporter of my channel as well as other channels. But I appreciate everyone being here. Again, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate all the support, and I will see you guys again tomorrow, bright and early.